Hello, Commander. I'm very disappointed in you. Look, you only dealt the enemy 3.8 thousand, sorry, 3,800 damage. Is insufficient. We need to hit 4,000 damage in order to defeat the enemy at the light position. As such, they have got reinforcement. 2 weeks trained territorial militaries has reinforced their position, and the light button is now reinforced. I'm so disappointed. They have now bring in the artillery. The S666 is the clone of the M777, and they are now bombarding the Mary and her little lamb, which I have placed there to defend the dislike button. They have bombarded the dislike button where I have Mary and her little lamb protecting. They are now being bombarded. You need to send reinforcement to defend the dislike button and defeat the enemy at the like button. Do what you can, Commander. Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the summary for the day of 93 for the 27th of May. And some things has happened, so let's go one by one. There is there is no clear missile strikes that I will be reporting, so let's go to Odessa Front. At the Odessa Front, there's a MiG-29 that got shot down over Biryari. So this MiG-29 probably went for some operation in Kherson, which is then shot down. And then at Odessa, the defense minister have awarded the defenders some awards, and I have geolocated them here. So let me show you the video. So he was here, awarding awards. Reportedly, it was to give to the defenders, thanking them for the great job for defending a location that was not really fighting. So, and then they actually tried to show off the Navy ship behind them to show to the people in Ukraine and West that they still have a Navy. So basically that location I kind of geolocated should be here. Around here. So that's Odessa Front. In the Mykolaiv-Kharkiv Front in the south, so I now call this the Southern Front because the land is just quite confusing because they have Kharkiv, Mykolaiv and Kherson all mixing together. So the Ukrainians celebrated the shooting down of a Sukhoi 35 of the Russian Air Force. It was shot down reportedly by an air-to-air combat by a MiG-29. So they actually make a exclusive one post specially dedicated to describe in detail what happened. And I suspect that the MiG-29 that was shot down was actually this one. So yeah, anyway, it's an exchange of one for one fighter. All the way in the south of Kharkiv in Kherson, the Ukrainians have launched a offensive at Davydiv Breed. So at Davydiv Breed, there is actually a crossing. So the Ukrainians rushed through the bridge, and then they actually went all the way as far as Brunskinsky. So according to this initial report, there is more than 10 vehicles, and they broke through. But however, they were encircled. Some of the forces, part of it, are encircled at Brukinsky, which is basically Brukinsky. So according to the additional note by the same Russian analyst that provided this intel, they say that this unit is actually brought up from a reinforced battalion tactical group composed of units of the 28th Mechanized Brigade, 35th Marine Brigade, and the 63rd Mechanized Brigade of the Reserve Corps. So their job is actually to capture a bridgehead on the other side of Inglet River, and to actually push their way towards Nova Kakhovka. So Nova Kakhovka is actually this crossing over here. Sorry, not wrong crossing. This crossing, Nova Kakhovka, where the hydroelectrical power plant is. So this is one of the two major crossings, one at Kherson, one at Nova Kakhovka, where you can cross the Dnipro River. These are only two. So their aim is probably to go all the way south, following this road. Perhaps they are predicting that there are not enough Russian forces protecting this area, so they want to blitz through, rush all the way down, and capture going through Berislav and capture Nova Kakhovka, or at least destroy the crossing, or perhaps something like this. However, this offense have broken down. It's not clear how bad is the losses. According to another source, they say that over 200 vehicles has been destroyed and over 100 to 200 soldiers have been killed. But it is unclear. All this is very preliminary. So this is what happened at the southern front. Moving on to Zaporizhzhia, there is artillery duels all across, especially in Kayamsky and Huyaipo. At the very end of the Zaporizhzhia line, near to Velika Novosilka, at Novopil, Russian forces is apparently in control of Novopil. Previously, it was reported that this location was captured by the Ukrainian forces with Azov battalion elements within it. However, in this very interesting report by the General Staff of the Ukraine Armed Forces, they said that the Ukrainian Defense Forces inflicted heavy losses on the Russian army and forced it to retreat into Novopil and Novodarivka, which is kind of weird because on my map, prior to me seeing this information, Novopil is actually under Ukrainian, which means that in a very perverted sense of contradiction, this celebration of victory over the Russians actually revealed that they actually lost the position of Novopil. So the red flag is now on Novopil, captured by the Russian forces. Over at Donetsk, in the Donetsk front, I have no updates in terms of the front line. Battle continues in all the previous locations that I have mentioned, and there is also no update in this badly written number 3. No updates on this front. There is no update on the New York, and then there is also no update at the Luhansk area, where the Russian forces is reportedly attacking. So now we are at the Bakhmut Front. At the Bakhmut Front, there's confirmation that the Russian forces have captured Rina Ruda. Rina Ruda is actually here. There's this little small town, because previously we mentioned that the Russian forces captured Kleinov. However, it seems that whoever reported this have neglected to mention about this place. So now we have this confirmation that Rina Ruda has been captured. So kind of catch up with this progress over here. There is rumors that Palishatine or Pili Chatine has been captured by the Russian forces. I still not sure. I don't want to just believe this outright yet, because when I saw this, this was the only tweet that mentioned this. I think there is more information, more Russian sources mentioning the same. I will probably update this in a quick update or in the next day's summary. So now at the Popasna Front. At the Popasna Front, the pig cow, baby cow thingy has now evolved into a bear pig. So it looked like a bear and a pig. So it's like a bear pig with her hands stretching out, trying to eat Bakhmut. And there is no changes in terms of this front, except that the Russian forces that was supposedly cleaning up Komishuvaka has been bounced out of Komishuvaka by Ukrainian forces. So according to this viral information that is spreading on Twitter, the Ukrainian forces have counterattacked and liberated or captured Komishuvaka. So probably the Russians, in the process of cleaning up, they left too few forces in Komishuvaka, and resulted in the unable to defend the town or village from a major counter-offensive by the Ukrainian forces. And the funny thing is, then the pro-Ukrainian crowd gets very excited, saying that, oh, they makes them so near to Popasna. They talk as if they are able to capture Popasna just like this. I think is not very realistic, to say the least, because Popasna is actually an operational operating base, so not so simple. But if they can do it, then that will chop off the head of this bear pig. Then that will be very interesting. However, this push would also means that they are pushing themselves deeper into this encirclement. So unless they can chop off the head of this bear pig, not bat pig, okay, bear pig, bear pig, BEAR, bear pig, then this is not something worth celebrating. There is no change in terms of the other front lines. So I want to show you this. There's this video, of the fortification at Trypillia. So I actually wanted to show you yesterday, but I forgot about it as I went through. So it's actually this entrenchment. This is the exact entrenchment that you'll be seeing. So let me show you. Whoop. So this is Trypillia after the capture by the Russian forces, and the reporters of course went in and they showed this is how the trench looked like. Don't see this. Okay, then you can see this is the exact one. You can see this neo-Nazi looking sign entrenchment, and then there's this bunker. You can see a reinforced door to this bunker. Concrete, built with concrete, but the soldier is dead, so let's not see it. And can see these are all very well made entrenchment, trench line. And you can see this, this squarish tree line. This is how I actually managed to geolocate this exact location of this entrenchment. So I just want to show you how the entrenchment look like. So you can see this is actually what you saw just now, the square shape and tree line, and this is actually where they were filming. So YouTube, please do not ban this video. I accidentally show dead people. So anyway, this is something that I wanted to show you guys yesterday. I forgot because there were so many things to report yesterday, so kind of missed out on that. So just want to show you what it looks like, to have a kind of a sensing the condition that the Ukrainians and the Russian forces are fighting in. So moving on to the south of Luhansk Front, there is no updates regarding the south of Luhansk Front, except that there is this correction. Previously, I have announced that Ustinivka has been captured by the Russian forces. However, according to Ryba, which is the Russian pro-Russian source and Russian analyst, they actually mentioned that the Donetsk People's Republic militia is actually fighting for Ustinivka, which is Ustinivka. So which is kind of a surprise to me, which means that they had not actually captured this position. So either that the Ukrainians have recaptured Ustinivka, or that the previous information that the capture of Ustinivka is actually wrong. So I have pulled back the front line so that we can actually account for this correction. Into the north Luhansk Front, north of Luhansk Front, the update is that previously I mentioned the Russian forces were fighting around Mir Hotel. Now we have information. The latest information is that the Russian forces have captured Mir Hotel. So I have given them a 500 meter, around 500 meter, around 500 meter kind of a radius of where they have captured. This is going to be a long fight. and then there is no information about the status of the bus station. That according to the fire map, let me show you the fire map. So if you look at the fire map, Liman, Severodonetsk, so you can see that this is where the hotel is, the bus station, and there's a fire just south of this lake, Kharkiv Ozero. So which is actually here, Kharkiv Ozero. So there is some fire around here. It's unclear, why there is a fire here. Is it a missile strike, artillery strike, or could there be actually fighting around this region? It's unclear. So tentatively, the only information that we have is that the Russians have captured the Mir Hotel area. So that's all for Luhansk front. At the Izyum front, there is fighting within this forested area. It's unclear exactly where and towards which direction. So I cannot really update that. So, but do note that there is fighting around this area. So now might as well just put it fighting around here. Reported around here. So anyway, this is just a preliminary. We shall see where they will be exactly fighting, for Shurov, or is it for Stary Caravan, or is it for Bruzivka? Not sure. So we will have to wait for more information. According to the Russian sources, Ukrainian has sent reinforcement to Dolina and Krasnopilia, which is here. Dolina and Krasnopilia. So they are actually sister towns. So Ukrainian forces have reinforced this region. Perhaps they are anticipating an attack from the Russian forces. So let's wait and see. There is no other changes in terms of the front line around here. The Ukrainians have attempted another pontoon crossing here. I have never reported the previous pontoon crossing, and I decided to report this one because a lot of people is very interested about this. Or the Ukrainian forces have a massive offensive, in this forested area towards Izyum kind of thing. Yeah, so I just might as well entertain you guys that there is this pontoon crossing around the town of Zaporizhzhia. Anyway, so which means that the Ukrainians are still trying to get into the forest to do a sneak attack to the rear of the Russian lines. However, the pontoon crossing consistently get discovered and get destroyed. So that's that for this at this moment. Who knows, there might be more crossings that we are not aware of. Moving on to the Kharkiv Front. So at the Kharkiv or Happy Front, the most significant is actually the revelation by the Russian MOD that at Kazacha Lopan, a poultry factory is actually controlled by the Ukrainian forces. So they have used it as a forward operating base. They have placed ammunition depot at the workshops, as well as military equipment within the hangar. So they use this as a forward operating base to launch attacks into Kazacha Lopan. They also mentioned that the factory personnel were kind of detained within the administrative building. So this information actually confuses some of the analysts and OSIM people on Twitter, because they read this as a capture of the entire of Kazacha Lopan. However, if you look at the map, if this is the farm, the poultry farm of poultry factory, then you can see that it is unlikely that this means the entire city has been, or town has been captured. It's probably only the outskirts over here. So so I just want to highlight this. I actually did a quick update on this, so you can read more on that there. There is a cross-border shelling at Nikotivka by the Ukrainian artillery into Belgorod. So not sure what they are going to do about this. Not very meaningful. There's a waste of shell, if you ask me. There's no other changes in terms of the... Oh, there is. So there is fighting at Ternova. So the last report that we have was that the Ukrainians have recaptured Ternova, and immediately the Russians have now decided to counterattack. So Turnover is fighting again. I really have no idea what's so precious about this location. Maybe there's a gold mine that I did not know about. So, and this force at Verkhnia Pasarivka, I believe, is no longer there. It's been too long. So I'm going to delete this in front of you so that this is more accurate, or else we will keep thinking about these forces here, but they're actually not there anymore, in my opinion. So give me a short while I try to delete this. Oh no, come on, let me delete it. Oh, this become a small triangle, which I cannot delete. Okay, I have to just make it really small. Yeah, welcome to Google Maps. What is this now? Oh no, what happened to this? Oh, did it become a line? Okay, can you delete? Oh, no. Okay, technical issues. This become a line, so I have to kind of just make it really small, and just pretend that it's not there. So I'm gonna close up this point. Yeah, this will be more accurate. Whoops. And yeah, so I believe the forces here has already escaped and rejoined the bigger force that is south of them. There is no news regarding Comtilia as well as all this previous fighting. No idea if they are still there. We will actually observe and see how it goes. So this is the summary for the day of 93. And I'll see you in the next. No, sorry, there's one more thing to talk about. This Polish battalion, there is some rumors on Twitter that says that there are some Polish forces that have been encircled and captured or killed by the Russian forces. This is just rumors, so I really not sure. It's not very it's not mentioned by the Russian sources on Telegram, so I'm not sure what to read of it. So anyway, this is just some rumors, and this is the summary, and I'll see you in the next update.